Hey friends, like me you must have always wondered if a desert is a desert, how the fossil fuel exists in it in abundance. Intrigued? Let's discover. Beneath the scorching sands of the world's great deserts lies a hidden truth, and what's that? The vast oil and natural gas reserves found there are a geological accident of history formed not by aridity, but by deep ancient seas. Fossil fuels, particularly oil and natural gas, are often found in modern desert regions because the current arid climate is irrelevant to the geological conditions that formed the hydrocarbons millions of years ago. The key to finding fossil fuels in these regions is the history of plate tectonics and the fact that deserts often sit atop ancient marine sedimentary basins. Let's see how oil and gas originates in the desert. Oil and gas do not form in deserts, they form in ancient, highly productive, water-rich environments that later moved or changed due to geological forces. Let's uncover the source first. Ancient seas. Fossil fuels, especially oil, are primarily formed from the remains of marine microorganisms, like phytoplankton and zooplankton that lived in warm, shallow seas millions of years ago, mainly during the Mesozoic era, 252 to 66 million years ago. When these organisms died, they sank to the bottom of the sea, where they were quickly buried in fine-grained mud and sediment in an anoxic, oxygen-poor environment. This lack of oxygen prevented the organic matter from fully decomposing. The transformation stage due to heat and pressure. Over millions of years, the layers of sediment piled up, burying the organic matter to depths of several kilometers. The increasing heat and pressure from the overlying rock layers acted like a pressure cooker, transforming the organic material into a waxy substance called kerogen, and then into liquid, oil, and gas. This process is called maturation. Lastly, let's unveil the migration and trap stage. The newly formed oil and gas are lighter and more buoyant than water, so they migrate upward out of the source rock through porous rock layers. To form a large commercial oil or gas field, the hydrocarbons must be stopped and trapped by an impermeable layer of rock called a cap rock, or seal, in a specific geological structure known as trap. Why deserts contain them today? The coincidence of fossil fuel deposits in deserts, like the Middle East and parts of North Africa, is due to continental drift and climate change over geologic time. Plate tectonics, the land masses that were once shallow productive seas, the perfect environment for oil formation, have been moved by plate tectonics to their present-day positions in arid latitudes. Ancient seas became land. For example, much of the Middle East was covered by the Tethys Ocean for tens of millions of years. The organic-rich sediments laid down in that ancient sea are the source rock for today's massive oil reserves. Another major contributing factor is the stable geology. Some desert regions have had relatively stable underground geology for long periods, which allows the oil and gas to remain trapped in their reservoirs instead of leaking to the surface. Hope it was fascinating to learn about the geological journey that transformed ancient marine life into the vast oil reserves found beneath modern deserts. Thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing the channel if you enjoyed the video. Bye-bye. See you next time.